Greetings and namaste. Welcome in and welcome back, Divine Infinite Light Beings. As you can see, the time is different. So much has taken place since the camera cut off because I had not enough storage, Ashe. So I had to delete some shit, upload some shit. Um, this morning has been very fulfilling, Ashe. And Spirit is saying that too. These karmic energies get it twisted when they um, count you out as being a nothing, a lazy, a nobody, don't have anything going for you in your life. You within your day, you don't get shit accomplished. This is how they view you. You just sit around and you just do nothing, Ashe. From the time you get up to the time you lay down, Ashe. This is how these karmics look at you, Ashe, when in reality you have so much going for yourself in the day before they even fucking rise, Ashe. You're up being a humanitarian. You throwing out prayers and manifestations out for the world, for the healing of the world, Ashe. You're multitasking. Let me tell you what I did when the camera ended, Ashe. Like I said, I started to upload and I started confirmation. I started to delete, Ashe. And you could be a person that does not like to waste time. I'm not a time waster, so I needed to utilize the time while I was waiting for videos to upload, and so I could delete uploads, because you can't delete them if they ain't uploaded, right? You gotta upload them first and then be able to delete them, because you don't want to lose your shit, right? So it's time consuming. So within that time, okay, I know I got other things to do, so I'm in my pool of water, right? And so this is what Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying people think that, and you could work from home and people think you don't really do shit because you're working from home, but they see you so abundant, like so much projection, so much people's how they perceive you. Like, it's just too much of that shit in the world. One second, let me get my glasses. Where's my glasses? They don't see you right. Something about they need to put some glasses on or take the rose colored glasses off, because they seeing the wrong thing when they look at the divine infinite light beings. They're not seeing you for truly who you are. Ashe is what Spirit just said in a moment, right? But Spirit was saying you are multitaskers. Ashe, I was multitasking. I was in my pool of water. I was getting my downloads. I was preparing myself for the day that the appointments I got for the day. I'm receiving downloads. I'm planning shit in my head of upcoming events. I'm doing all this at one time while I'm receiving downloads for y'all. Ashe, I'm deleting, uploading, and I'm making coffee. Ashe, um, and Spirit is saying somebody needs to get some mushroom coffee. I drink this mushroom coffee because my body desires it. It makes my body feel good. It helps me function in the day. There's no brain fog. There's no fatigue. I'm able to do all this shit. You see, I'm up at 3 and I didn't had like a full day before people are even rising. Ashe. So why people thinking that you're not doing anything, people looking at you like you lazy and you just benefiting off of whatever, however they feel you're benefiting off of. No, you are putting in the fucking work, and you're putting in the service for Spirit, Ashe, and for yourself and your family. And cheers to you, Ashe. um and I grabbed a banana. Somebody might like to eat bananas, Ashe, or somebody does not like to have a full breakfast. You like to eat like around 12, after 12, putting all that heavy food on your stomach. You like to do it after 12. You'll grab a fruit, or a fruit juice, or a coffee or something to that effect, to get you started. But you like to eat after 12 for some of the divine infinite light beings. Solar moon, solar sun, noon, solar noon, the noon meal. What the fuck? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, Ashe, and Spirit was saying, as I was receiving the downloads in in the pool of water. Ashe, Spirit was saying that um the people that come to you in your dreams, these divine counterparts that's coming to you in your dreams, they are not showing their faces. Ashe, you may see them from behind, but you know they're built. Ashe, you know your divine masculine or your divine feminine is built, so you know who they are. They're not showing their faces in your dreams because they're ashamed to show their faces, and they know you will recognize them, right? So you're only seeing them from behind, is what Spirit is saying for some of you, Ashe. And then Spirit said you are divine um multitaskers, and people see this on you, Ashe. You wear it very well. They see you standing by yourself in that Nine of Pentacles energy, multitasking, something that someone would need two or three, four people to do. You do it alone. They see you doing this, Ashe, and you do it at your best, Ashe. And then Spirit also said too, for the divine infinite light beings, some of you don't realize that you think you're best when you're around water. Ashe, you can tap into the energy that you're trying to tap into best around water. Ashe, if you are, if this is resonating with you and you are a divine prophetess, a divine infinite light being that hold messages, Ashe, you can do that best around water, Ashe. And Spirit is saying for those who are in a very much lack mindset, this is the card that fell on the floor before the camera stopped, Ashe, and we'll go into that in 1 second, Ashe. But if you're in this lack mindset where you are blocking your manifestation, creativity, Ashe, Spirit is saying you need to get a cup of water, Ashe. You need to speak intentions into that cup of water, Ashe, and then you need to ingest that cup of water, Ashe, so you can connect with the element of power, and water bringing power into the manifestation by ingesting it and walking in it, and living in it, and breathing it, and you accepting it, Ashe, by ingesting it, Ashe. Yeah, so those were the downloads that I received in the pool of information, Ashe. And I also had a whole conversation with a loved one. All of that in the time, in that short span of time, I did all of that in the short span of time while people was just now rising, Ashe, just now commuting, Ashe, why people think that the divine infinite light beings don't do shit, Ashe, standing in the intercession, standing in interceding for the same motherfuckers that feel like we don't do shit, Ashe. Ashe, confirmation. So we are going to go back into the message that we were receiving, Ashe. Excuse me, I needed that bite. And somebody feels like they need a bite out of, they want a bite out of you. I don't know. What? Anyways, this energy is hot, y'all. I'm hot. This energy, what was we saying? Spirit took everything from these energies. They lost opportunities. And they made a bad investment when they sent you to that battlefield, Ashe. They had no love for you, and they had no love for each other. Both of them fucking empty inside, Ashe. Both of them empty inside. And the only Spirit is saying the only reason why this feminine energy, Ashe, this witch, this demonic witch, Ashe, was able to lure this masculine energy away from the family, away from the job, away from the neighborhood, away from the community, away from whatever it was, Ashe. It was through the energy of a lustful, low vibrational energy. There was no love there. It was all lust, low vibrational lust that lured this masculine's energy and vibration This demonic witch lowered the masculine's vibration and energy, and with that being done, she did that through the kundalini energy in a lustful demonic way. She drained this masculine to where this masculine was lustful behind her and was willing to do anything to still receive what they were receiving from this energy. Ashe, if it was only just sex. Ashe, if it was only just a place to live. If it was only just a temporary job. If it was only just a position in the community. Whatever it was, what Ashe, whatever it was it was she the only way she was able to lure them was through the energy of lustful um bondage. It was lustful bondage, and you already know that, being the high priestess, the high priest. Ashe. And we got that. See, I picked up the queen of cups, but the queen of wands is here. Ashe. And some kind of good information is going to be coming to you with my right eye keep um being affected as these messages are being delivered. I share confirmation. But shit. Um well, this energy is very much emotionally unstable, and spirit is saying too, if you didn't know that this energy was mentally unstable, mentally ill, this is, or you had some kind of inkling, this is your confirmation. Like, yes, this person is very much mentally unstable, Ashe, and needs some kind of psychiatric um evaluation, hold, not a 5150, but a 2020 is what they need, Ashe. That overrides a 5150, Ashe. So so let's look up the energy of the angel number 2020. What is the angel number 2020? Come on, slow ass. What is the told you they were slow. Look, very slow. Be to be electronic. Why you slow? Why you hesitate? So somebody hesitating to come back to you. Somebody want to come back to you, but they moving slow. Ashe. Very slow, hesitate. You see how slow it took for that information to come up? And I said something else afterwards, and the information still came up. Ashe, angel number 2020 is a powerful divine message of reassurance, balance, and spiritual growth. It encourages you to trust your intuition, um, embrace positive change, and have faith in the divine timing of your life. Ashe? Two represents balance, harmony, partnership. Ashe, then spirit say, okay, this partner wants to come back in and propose some kind of proposal. If it's a friendship, if it's a will you be my boyfriend? Will you be my girlfriend? If it's will you marry me? Ashe, will you be my fiance? My engage, is it both fiancés? Both of them called fiancés? I don't know. Yeah, but some kind of partnership. Do you want a partnership with me in a business? However it is for you, Ashe. Do you want to be ordained as a minister? Do you want to be sitting on the mother's pew in the, do you want to become a mother? I'm starting, my nose starting to itch, Ashe. So this is happening for some divine collective energy, or someone Ashe. It says trusting your inner voice, since it appears twice, intuition, the intuitive energy is amplified. The number 0 symbolize spiritual awakening, infinite potential, and the beginning of a spiritual journey. It is a pay attention sign that to empathize, that emphasizes the energy of the number around it. So whatever numbers around it, it magnifies it. Ashe, it blows it up. The energy blows up. Ashe, um, key life areas: love and relationship, career and finance, personal growth. Ashe, so y'all can look that up and get the rest of the information. But that is significant to this energy because you were able to walk away from the bullshit of the cesspool that was they were trying to keep you drowning in. Ashe, your life is being amplified on this new journey. Ashe, it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's right now. How the fuck is right now? And that's what spirit is delivering for you. Ashe, your ancestors, all your hard work, and then spirit just say, motherfuckers think that you don't do shit. You wouldn't be blessed with. Look, my ear itching. You would not be blessed. Somebody's talking good about you. Some good shit is coming into confirmation. You would not be blessed with this amplified, amplified energy if you were not putting in the motherfucking work. Ashe, and whoever this is was being greedy and materialistic, very stubborn when it came to you. Ashe, they was obsessed with the fucking energy of wealth, the currency of wealth, right? And then spirit say they stole some kind of money from you. Ashe, and the harlot, the hussy, helped whoever this masculine is in a lower form of energy, and this gossip is in reverse. So they gonna have to stop gossiping about you, because whatever they was gossiping about to this crowd is all false, it's all fake, it's all negligent and held up in court. It cannot be used. Ashe, remember, they're being judged by the spiritual court. Ashe, so whatever they lying about, spirit already knows that it's false. Ashe, and spirit stepped out here again with the tower, with the ace of pentacles, with the ace of cups, with the death card, the justice, and that's it, right? For right now. For right now. Let's see what else spirit got to say, right? But yeah, these people, I don't know what I was just saying. Oh, here we are. These people were very corrupt. A corrupt mind, a demonic energy has taken over the minds of them. Remember, they're mentally ill as well, so they don't mind being corrupt. Whatever demonic entity is that has taken over their avatar, and they were willing to be subjected to it, is very much mentally ill, very much demonic, very much corrupt, and has been quite for their whole lifetime. They have been willing to so you can have been knowing this person your whole lifetime, Ashe, or you could have been knowing this person for years. And if it's a stranger, this is the motherfucker that you just met and came into your life and figured out. You had to figure out with your own divine intuition, with your own divine discernment, what type of person this was. And you called it out that this person was corrupt and this person was using vices, Ashe. Whoever this is in this King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles energy that wanted to put you in this conflict, that planned on it, but the plans fell apart because you didn't play a role in going to the battlefield. Ashe? Yeah. The lesser of two evils. Right? They didn't make no right choices and they tried to put you in this fucking confusion. Ashe? They tried to put you in this confusion and they gave out an overload of negative energy, negative gossip, negative hurt towards you. Ashe, and they did this shit purposely. To a divine empress, to a divine emperor. Ashe, a auntie, a uncle, a grandma, a grandpa, a mama, a daddy, a supervisor. Ashe, somebody high in the community, a pastor, Ashe, A mother at the church, Ashe. Take the messages how they resonate for you, Ashe. Somebody at the daycare. Remember, we got that the other day. Somebody, in the last message, somebody was trying to destroy your daycare license. Ashe. So that's rolling over here. Ashe. But these people have no power. They have been stripped of their power. They have been stripped of their finances. Whatever little finances come in, they go out quickly. They don't last. Ashe. They have been stripped of all control of their life. Ashe. All control of their life. They have no control over their life. Ashe. Being in this Empress in reverse, as you are in the Emperor, and the Emperor, take the energy as it resonates for you. Masculine energy, feminine energy, same union energy. If you are a divine infinite light being, you are standing in the Empress energy. If you know somebody and it's resonating with you, and this is somebody who has come up against you, trespass against you, they are standing in the opposite energy in the reverse. Ashe. And I'm getting, we already got transsexual, Ashe, or not transsexual, transgender. So, a man dressing up as a woman, Ashe. So we're getting that catty bitchy energy as well, with a man being in a bitchy ass energy. But we got that a couple of messages back as well, Ashe. So we got some imposters in here as well, Ashe. We got imposters because they are in the avatars of energy that they don't want to be in. If we got transsexual, why I keep saying transsexual? What is just transsexual? So we got transsexuals as well. I don't know what that is. Excuse me for not knowing. My apologies. But we got transsexuals, we got transgenders, and we got avatar. We got people in avatars that's in the wrong bodies. Ashe. We got men that want to be women, but they're in men bodies. We got women that want to be men, but they're in we got women that want to we got men that want to be women that's in men bodies. And we got women that want to be men that's in women bodies. So they're imposters. But their energy, like if it's a man, they're coming out in bitchy energy. If it's a woman, they're coming out in that heavy masculine niggerish energy. Ashe, confirmation. Ashe. And what else, spirit? What else, spirit? Because I keep what else, spirit? Yeah, so they made this choice. Oh shit. Now they seeking personal closure. Ashe, feeling incomplete. Ashe, with no closure, and you have already accepted this personal transformation, because for you this was a whole personal transformation, to have someone ripped out of your bosom that you cared so deeply for, that you admired, that you wanted nothing but the best for, that you you loved, you nurtured, Ashe, you had children with, you made prominent business arrangements with, you know, you did, you helped do something in the community with, you know, you had some kind of attachment, some kind of strong bond with this person that was ripped from your bosom. And these people knew this, Ashe, and they thought it was going to crumble your world, but in all reality it crumbled their world, Ashe. And you walked on, it crumbled their world. They collapsed. They feel defeated. They feel like a fucking failure at this time, in this present moment, as this message is being delivered. Ashe, as they probably just laid down to go to sleep, or, you know, debating on if they want to go to work, or, you know, don't want to get up and make their kids breakfast, or, you know, really don't want to be at this school teaching these kids for the last fucking day, you know, some shit like that. They feeling fucking defeated. You know, don't want to lay up with this motherfucking karmic that they left you with for. You know, they feeling defeated. Ashe? Yeah. Look. Curious about what the fuck you doing. Curious about what the fuck you doing. And for whoever is coming in your dreams, they making sure they dream about you or mention you, think about you, something about you before they go to sleep. That's why they're able to get so um have so much free access to you in your dreams, because they are manifesting you before they go to sleep. Ashe, this is curious and dreamers. Ashe, we got dreamers with the illusion. Ashe. So they come into you with the illusion that it's not them, but they're making sure they manifest you, dream about you before they even go to sleep. Ashe, so they can be able to have access to get to you through your dreams. Ashe. So don't be surprised about this, Ashe. But somebody wants to come in with a happy surprise, Ashe. But these people are going through some crisis, some deep wounds that they have caused upon themselves, Ashe. They made them their own self a wounded warrior. Ashe, they put their own self in battle that they didn't even need to be put in, because they didn't have the proper authority or the autonomy to even go against you. Ashe, you were of a higher power, a higher caliber, of a higher altitude than they were. Ashe, so they had no permission to even try to, step to you. But they thought, because she knew your weakness, she was going to use that against you. And that was that masculine energy. Ashe, whoever he is to you. Ashe. Some of y'all, they just tried to, rip your daddy from you. And kept your daddy. Ashe. And kept your daddy. And you said, go ahead, keep your daddy. You said, go ahead, keep your daddy. I don't need a daddy. You let your daddy go, because that Jezebel, that harlot, only wanted your daddy to take care of her kids. Ashe, that demonic energy didn't want your daddy to have anything to do with you. So you said, I'm going to take it as a personal transformation, and I'm going to accept no closure, and I'm going to walk the fuck away. Ashe. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. No love. And these people are bored now. They bored out their fucking mind. Ashe, they weighed down. They weighed down. A lack of passion. The sex ain't right. Ashe, sex ain't right. Somebody need to take a nap. Look, fool in the reverse. The wand, very impotent. Somebody's not getting up. If it's a female, the female energy, she dry, she burning, she itching, she stink, is what Spirit is saying. The masculine energy can't get up. He burning. Something ain't right with him too. Ashe. This full energy in reverse, that's why they holding back. Ashe. While you over here relaxing, you meditating. You and Spirit also said too, stillness, quiet stillness is the best form of, what did Spirit say? Spirit said, what Spirit, what you say, Spirit? Help me bring that message back. Spirit said that stillness exercising is a good way to heal your body faster and your mental faster with still exercising. That is exercising, posing in still movements. Ashe, no movement at all. No this, no kicking, no, just a still movement in rejuvenating the muscles, releasing the lymphatic system, still movement. concentrating with the mind, you know, the breath work. Ashe. Someone needs to get into that. Ashe. These people are very agitated, very they having disagreements. Ashe. For the consequences. Ashe, for the consequences. For the consequences. Ashe, very aggressive, burnt out, impulsive. Ashe, yeah. While you steady having active preparations for your future, you're moving forward. This is them stuck, restless, while you are moving forward. And they're watching you. Because they tried to fuck you over. This is the whole reason that this is taking place. They watching you move forward. You moving on. Whether you had the closure or not. If this is your baby daddy, you taking your kids and you going on with your life. Let him have that nasty, what is that? What did he call her? The nasty coochie woman or something on The Color Purple. Y'all know what the old daddy called the Suge. Let them have Suge Avery. When Suge Avery was in her lower vibration. Because this is what this woman is. This woman is a Suge Avery in her lower vibration. You know, even when you look at the movie Color Purple, Suge Avery looked like she stank, right? That's just me. I could smell her, the way she put that performance into that role. She played that part, and she looked like she stunk because of the type of woman she portrayed. And this is this woman. Whoever that masculine left you for, portray you for, she stink. And she may not be skinny like Suge Avery, but she smell like Suge Avery. Ashe, and she like women. And she like women. And he like men. You. Ashe, so that's outside. You notice how spirit got whoever wants to court you is up here. That's not within this energy, Ashe, because I know somebody remember said, well, spirit said somebody want to court me, somebody want to come propose to me. Is he into no, that's different. That's some energy over here. This is what we're talking about right here. These two energies are into the same sex, Ashe, whether they a feminine and the masculine. The masculine like masculine, the feminine like feminine. Ashe, and you're moving on with your world. Ashe, whether this is your emulator, your family member, your co-worker, your lover. Oh damn, if you're down here, yeah, it's your lover. Ooh, that's not right. The emulator, the family member, the friend, the lover, the coworker, the stranger, and the neighbor. Ashe, if they resonate with down here, yeah, that's their energy. Ashe, with a lack of direction. With a lack of direction. This is where they are right now. They're in the energy of having a lack of direction. While you up in the morning and you done had a whole fucking full morning of working at home. Ashe, doing what you need to do. Being productive for spirit. Being a humanitarian. You know, just doing everything that you needed to do. Ashe. And these people still hungover. Ashe. Mouth dry. They feeling decayed. Can't move. Can barely even get to sleep if they sleeping. Got crust in their eyes. Drool down their mouth and shit. These type of people. Ooh, it's hot. Whew. Okay, Spirit, what else do you have for the collective? What do we need to know? Let's get some Spirit said go to the big cards. We're gonna bring out the big guns. Let's bring out the big guns and see what Spirit got for us in here. with the big guns. Crush. So whoever this is that wants to come see you has a crush on you. I got a crush on you. I'm just asking for love. So whoever this is, feeling anxiety, but it's not your anxiety. And that's another thing I was getting, right? When I was downstairs, Ashe, when I was making the coffee, right? Um, I was feeling anxiety, right? And I said, this is not my anxiety, that I'm multitasking still as I'm feeling other people's energies, other people's anxiety. And this is my confirmation, feeling anxiety that is not mine, Ashe. So you are feeling anxiety that does not belong to you. You're feeling anxiety from your divine counterpart if you're not in connection. If you and your divine counterpart are not on one accord, then y'all feeling anxiety. You're feeling anxiety from whoever was ripped from your bosom, Ashe, in the present moment, Ashe, because they are very much under a deep spell of anxiety. And that's another thing Spirit wanted to touch bases with, Ashe. You not knowing can place your own self in contempt of a spell. That is that lack-minded energy that you stand in with that lower vibrational self-doubt and negative talk will bind you to your own fucking spell, is what Spirit is saying, Ashe. So you are a high-ranking goddess, Ashe, a divine feminine, and Spirit loves you, Ashe. And this is why you were able to walk away with no closure, because you have the love of Spirit. And this is what they wanted. This is what this demonic energy, this Jezebel wanted. This Jezebel wanted what you had, and you had the love. You had the love of Spirit. You had the overflowing cup of Spirit. You had the love of Spirit. See, the Ace of Wands is in reverse. The cup of love is in reverse, Ashe, for these people. Ashe, the Fool is in reverse. Having faith in Spirit is in reverse. The Tower is in reverse, Ashe. All because they wanted your energy, Ashe. And your energy is your energy. No one can steal it from you. Everyone can see that you are not original. You stand out, Ashe. It is what it is. I don't want to read no more. Tea. So somebody could love to sip on tea, Ashe. Somebody could love to sip on tea. Somebody's name could be Tea, Ashe. Somebody just giving the tea right now in this present moment, Ashe. Whether you getting it from me or somebody hearing it from somebody else, the tea is the tea, Ashe. Somebody could watch the channel, the tea. You know, she's a content creator. You can watch her channel. She could be watching me now, Ashe. But yeah, these people see that you're not ordinary, and whoever was trying to destiny swap with you in an energetic way, seeing that you were not ordinary, and they wanted what they seen in you. And what they wanted was your love. They wanted your finances. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. All the aces. They seen that you had a higher power. The Ace of Love. The only thing we missing is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Cups. That's the Ace of Love. The Ace of Pentacles. That's your finances. No, the Ace of Cups is your emotional stability. Your cup running over. Ashe. The Ace of Pentacles is your stability with your pentacles. The Ace of Love is you being able to love through all the pain. Ashe, come on now, they wanted too much. They wanted too much that they didn't work for, is what Spirit. And this is why they getting that sit down, that ass whooping. And whoever the divine counterpart is just asking for some real love, some pure love, because they have not had that, Ashe. People understand that their power is connected to you when you walk out their life. And didn't Spirit say they lost everything? They lost everything by listening to this Jezebel. And somebody could have had an abortion. Somebody could have had an abortion. If they didn't have a physical abortion, then spirit gave them a spiritual abortion. Ashe? But whoever this is that was ripped from your bosom could have got somebody pregnant. Not could have, got somebody pregnant. If they didn't have an abortion physically, spirit gave them an abortion spiritually. Ashe? And if they do manage to have a child, that child is going to have a cursed bloodline. That child is going to be cursed. Ashe, it is what it is. So, yeah, the bloodline is cursed. And so whoever this soulmate is, whoever this want to come in for this proposal, they can't get anyone else to feed their soul the way you fed their soul. Ashe, protect your home. Ashe, these people don't want you to protect your home. It's in the reverse. Ashe, you got kids by them. So this is your baby daddies, your husbands, you know, yeah. These people you had kids with. These masculine energies. Ashe, this is the end. And it's in the reverse. They don't want it to be the end. It says this is the end in reverse. They don't want it to be the end. What else do you have for us, Spirit? It says that relationship your person is in was put together by family. Whoa. That relationship, whoever was pulled from your bosom, the relationship that they're in was put together. It was an arranged relationship. Fucks off money. So then Spirit say, whoever these people are that stole from you with the money situation, it don't last. Because they fuck off money. They don't know how to preserve money. They don't know how to spend money. They don't know how to invest money. They don't know nothing to do with money. Ashe, honey, my ass. So, yeah. Somebody's married man is cheating. Prank calls. So whatever prank calls they tried to do, it was a fail. It was a no. Probably because some of y'all changed y'all numbers. Some of y'all got them blocked. You know, or Spirit got them blocked. They just can't do it. They want to do it, but they can't bring themselves to do it. Ashe is what Spirit is saying. Having a hard time without talking to you every day. I miss you. Having a hard time without talking to you every day. I miss you. So whoever was ripped from your bosom is having a hard time without hearing your voice, without being in your presence. They want to know why Spirit took you. They want to know why Spirit took you from them. They don't unhappily marry. So whoever this is cheating is very much so unhappily married. Karmic over and done with your person. So both of them will lose everything if divorced. Oh fuck. Both of them done with each other, but they know they're gonna lose too much if they fucking divorce. Pick up at the pharmacy. So somebody needs to pick their medicine up at the pharmacy. Ashe. Somebody needs to take their family member in to get on a 2020 hold so they can get some medicine from the pharmacy. Ashe. Confirmation with my nose itching. Ashe. But whoever this person is unhappily married, don't want to be married to this karmic person, and both of these karmic people is done with each other, but they hold on to each other because of some kind of finance bullshit. Ashe, scared of change. Ashe, energy running high. This is your energy running very, very fucking high. Remember, Spirit said it's amplified. It's amplified. You're on a higher altitude. Ashe, and they can't catch up with the energy. Ashe, Diddy. Somebody liking on Diddy? Who liking on Diddy? Ashe, you better not be liking on that nasty man. Somebody call they son Diddy? Ooh, retract that. Just give it a minute. They will tell on themselves. And this is what's going on. We seen that confession card. We seen that confession card. Unquenchable thirst. Nothing is satisfying them. Didn't Spirit say they was decayed? They was dried up? Didn't Spirit say that? You not weak. They had to find out the hard fucking way. Didn't Spirit say that she thought she knew your every fucking weakness, and your every fucking weakness to her was that the masculine? These energies, these witches and these warlocks thought that if the warlock thought that if they walked away from you, you was going to chase them and you was going to fall apart. The witch thought that she was going to be able to gain your energy by sucking you dry, by feed off of your pain. And there was nothing for you to there was nothing for her to feed off of, because you didn't give out no pain. Ashe? Ooh, come on, Spirit. Spirit says stop following random spiritualists and go within. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. That Spirit been speaking that for the longest. Ashe? Yeah. Crayolas. Washable markers. So this has something to do with the kids. And this man not taking care of their kids, or putting your kids in another woman's face, or something about Crayola on the wall. Ashe, somebody's kid eating Crayola. Ashe, yeah, but somebody just needing to get in tune with their fucking chakras. Here it is again. It's time to work out, get in the gym, right? And didn't Spirit just, look, I got it, y'all. Bitch be over here fucking them flies up. I got it, y'all. Did Spirit and I just got out the tub. Ew. Did Spirit just say the gym, but the mental exercise was way better than the physical exercise? Ashe, that is confirmation right there. Okay, 235. Somebody look that up. 235. Let's see what else is coming out of here. Because I'm gonna have to stop before I run out of space again and get cut off again. Sometimes it gets lonely having high energy. And this is what the divine infinite light beings go through. But you got to understand, you're not lonely. Or let me break it down for me. I'm not lonely. I enjoy having these moments of alone time. Ashe, it brings me to a higher altitude. It makes it easier for me to connect with spirit. Ashe, it doesn't fog up the connection, the energy, the frequency, the altitude of where I'm trying to go. Ashe, where I'm trying to land myself when I reach there. Ashe, and this is the same for you, divine infinite light beings. If you have reached this elevation, Ashe, because we're on certain timelines in this natural state. So we're going at our natural pace. Ashe. And if you're being divinely guided, securely protected, infinitely provided for, and highly loved by spirit, you are really being divinely guided in that natural pace. Ashe. So we're all on different levels of the ladder of stepping up to a higher altitude. Ashe, when you walk in the room, all eyes are on you. And this the divine infinite light beings get this on the everyday, all day. This is the haters missing your kisses. So somebody, this masculine that wants to come in and propose to you, Ashe, these people are in hell. These people are in hell, matching your vibration. This masculine is going to come back matching your vibration. These people are drunk. Then Spirit say these people are drunk. Someone someone you walked away from is missing you. What? Here it is here, Ashe. Big boss, because you're a big boss. The emperor, the empress, Ashe. They wanted that mental thief. Karmic needs to dissolve subconscious blocks. Mental thief. Ashe, they wanted your abilities. That's all it is. They wanted your abilities, they wanted your blessings, they wanted your finances, they wanted your powers, they wanted your godliness. Ashe, their feelings are deeper than what they want you to believe. This was this masculine, Ashe, but they can't hold back. No, I know how to love a man because of you. Now, now I know how to love a man because of you. I don't know. I'm going to set that to the side. That's a side piece message right there. Taken over by demonic entities. Okay, so you could have, somebody that has been watching you has learned, like, it could be your daughter. It could be, yeah, your daughter. It could be your niece. It could be a feminine energy under you. You have shown them how to love a man truly in all unconditionally. Ashe, it says, now I know how to love a man because of you. So this could be your daughter saying this, Ashe. Or, a feminine energy that looks up to you, Ashe. Outside of this feminine energy that wanted to be you. It says, kids smoke at school. Didn't Spirit say, watch your kids? Watch your kids. Spirit been talking about the kids. Shorty, you're 10. Ashe. So somebody could call you Shorty. Ashe, but they know you're 10. Evil family members. Evil family members. Evil family members. My hands. Weak in the knees behind the grief of how they treated you. Exclusive. Cats. Jealous of your beauty. Didn't Spirit say that? Can't stand that you are handsome. Handsome and beautiful. Ashe, you are a pain killer. You take away hurt. These bitch, who you calling a bitch? Bitch, who you calling a bitch? What? Dealing with a heartbreak, a liar, a thief of your energy. So whoever this Jezebel is, and this divine wants to connect to the root of you. Ashe. Shot up the party. We got that on another message. That it was a drive-by shooting trying to hide their real life. So, yeah. But whoever this masculine is dealing with a heartbreaker, a liar, a thief of your energy. So whoever she was trying to steal your energy. This is confirmation. But she breaking his heart. She lying to him. She's stealing from him. It's just too much low vibrational energy. Friend guys are in love with you. So if you have friend guys, know that they are in love with you. Fine as wine. Get greater in time. And that we're going to leave it at that with these cards. You fine as wine. And Spirit said you get greater in time. Ashe, so you could look very much younger than what you are. Your age is. Ashe, I don't care what your age is. Outside of your age, you look younger than that. I have heard people tell me that I look like my daughter's sisters. Ashe, in front of my daughters. Ashe, so that is confirmation. Ashe, and my daughters is I'm 20 years older than my daughters. So, what else, Spirit? What else do you have for the divine collective? Masculine energy, feminine energy. Yeah, if it's same-sex energy, a masculine would be in this energy. Awaken. These people have awakened to the fact that they cannot fuck you over. Yeah, whatever amulet they using, it never worked. It didn't prosper. I say it boomerang back. Remember, they got the bomb, the bomb. What else, spirit? Yeah, banish. See, the banishment that they tried to banish you, they tried to end you. Remember, we seen the death in reverse. It didn't work. They tried to end you. It didn't work. It's in reverse. They banished themselves. They banished themselves and they lost everything. And they lost you, and they realized when they lost you, they lost everything. Ashe, it keeps coming back to that. Spirit keeps revealing that message that when these karmic energies lose you, they lose everything. Because you were sent directly into their lives, Ashe, to be on assignment to help them go to the opposite path, the path that they are on right now in this present moment. Ashe. Yeah, nourishment. You were sent to nourish them. You were sent to nourish them. Ashe, with this energy. And they refused the nourishment. Even this stranger. Ashe, Spirit said nourish the stranger as well. Because the stranger is connected to part of your loved one. And so you tried to nourish this stranger. You welcome this stranger in to your job. You welcome this stranger into your home. You welcome this stranger into, mingling with your kids. Ashe, you welcome this stranger into the community, the church, wherever, the group setting, wherever, and you tried to nourish the stranger, and the stranger wanted to steal what you was given, and you was given love, and they didn't have no love, and they couldn't take your love. It's in reverse. They had to awaken that they couldn't steal this from you. They couldn't steal it from you, as well as they wanted to cipher it and use it for demonic reasons. They could not cipher it and use it for shit. And Spirit knew that these people had no love for you. Ashe, I don't care if it was family members or motherfuckers you knew for 15 years. Ashe, six years and 7 months. Ashe, I don't care. Spirit don't care. These people didn't have no love for you. Ashe. I don't care if you plop this motherfucker out your pussy. They still don't have no love for you. I don't care if you've been married to this motherfucker 34 years. They still didn't have no love for you. Still didn't have no love for you. Still fucking with the Jezebel. Still finding information in their phone. Ashe. Young ass Jezebels at that. Equinox. Something going on in the equinox. That they were trying to manifest. That didn't work. Because the scales is balanced. This is balanced. You can't do shit in the equinox. The equinox is for a high vibration. Ashe? Sheesh. Renewal. These people had to have a renewal. They was touched by spirit. Ashe? Because they didn't want to receive the nurturing and touch from you, from your healing hands. So spirit had to touch them with a renewal. Ashe? A witch braid. So some of these people could have had some follicles of yours trying to bind you to some shit with this witch braid. Ashe, and I believe it was in reverse. If it wasn't, spirit said put it in reverse. Ashe, the shit didn't work. Ashe, they could have had a piece of whatever, stealing out your room, stealing from your job, stealing from your garage. I'm hearing a carport. Ashe, some shit came up missing from the carport. Ashe. What else? What other message did I get, Spirit? Something about somebody's child. I can't remember. Yeah. Stealing from the job and shit. You left your lunch bag and they took something out your lunch bag. Experience. They don't have experience in trying to do these hacks and shit on you. So the shit was not going to work. They was baby souls. Ashe. They wasn't baby Yodas. They was just baby souls. Ashe. They didn't have no wisdom to make this shit pop. Is what spirit is saying. Ashe. They was trying to copy you. They seen you do some shit. So she was trying to copy you. Ashe. And she didn't have the experience. Ashe. Probably ordering shit online, ordering spells and shit online, getting amulets and shit, trying to bind you and shit. And Spirit said that shit didn't work. Ashe? For whoever this shit resonate with for. Or the shit is coming out. This is their confessions. Yeah, serpent. The snake. Didn't want to renew. Didn't want to shed their old skin. Ashe? So this, and we got snake twice. This is a dried up old crusty snake that came out of a fucking shell. Right? So they thought they was busting out of their shell, is what Spirit said when they came against you. They thought that they was, whatever they was concocting was going to make them powerful, make them independent, make them, busting out their shell, coming from up under your bosom. Because Spirit said they was ripped out of your bosom. So they was coming up out of your nurturing, Ashe, and they thought that they was going to survive this shit, and they didn't. And that's why they feel like they lost everything without you. Ashe. It could have been one of these masculines that got pulled away by this Jezebel, this lustful Jezebel, could have been the one that shot up the party. Ashe. It is what it is. Gonna be what it's gonna be. It's gonna ride out how the fuck it's gonna ride out. This is an air sign that is not fucking balanced. In reverse. Talk too motherfucking much. Ain't balanced. Can't think straight. Ain't eating right. Fucked up. Gemini, no love. In reverse, no love. Ashe. Aquarius, off balance. Ashe. Not bearing no water. They say they're the water barrier? So the water is dry. That's why they fucking dry. That's why they decaying. Ashe, that's why my mouth was dry when we first started it with the first one that cut off. Ashe, because they talk too fucking much. They drying up their own shit. They don't know how to shut up. They don't know how to be still. Didn't Spirit say something about mental mental exercise? Being still, stillness. Learning how to calm your mind. Learning how to discern your own shit. They don't know how to do that. That's why Spirit is touching on their ass right now. Because they didn't want the nurturing that you was giving them with the healing hand. Ashe. And they don't have to be a fucking air sign. Take these messages as they resonate for you. They just in this air sign because they gossip too fucking much. They talk too much fucking much. They lie too fucking much. They spread too much negative energy on a divine infinite light being. That's why they coming out in the air sign energy, Ashe. Something is going to take place in this full moon, this new moon. I'm starting to get hot again, y'all. When the Spirit come over me, I get hot. I get real, real hot. Whoo, shit. And no, it's not menopause. No, thank you, ma'am. No, thank you, ma'am. Ashe, sounds. So some of y'all could, like the bells that be in the background. Ashe, these demonic entities don't like sounds, bells, whistles, and shit like that. So maybe you should start, get you some chimes or, sound, look. Sound the bell. Sound the bell. Make some noise. Stir up the energy. You know what I'm saying? Stir up the energy. Get some sounds going. Spirit is saying these negative energies don't like sound. Give them sound. You know what I'm saying? Spirit said clear the energy with sound. Ashe. Take it back to the old school form. Ashe is what Spirit is saying in this present moment. Get that stagnated energy. Ashe. So, sounds. Spirit wants somebody to connect with the energy of sound. Ashe, what else, Spirit? Let's see. Let's see what they got to say. If they got anything to say. Let's see. What is this? I don't know. I don't really have any messy cards, y'all. I don't have any messy cards. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with them. Let's see what's going on with them. Habitual time waster. They know you're not fucking with them with that time. Remember, Spirit said earlier, you don't like to waste time? Here it is here. Confirmation. You not wasting no fucking time. You know how precious time is. Ain't that? Come on now. Come on. Come on. They know you're not fucking with them, wasting their time, wasting your time no more. Ashe, you've had enough of letting them waste your time, drain your energy. Ashe, make you sad, bring pain to you, give you headaches. Ashe, make you lose sleepless night, have sleepless nights. You done with all that. Ashe, not a true friend. These people not true friends. Ashe. Inconvenient, not true friends. Okay, so didn't we say we was gonna see what they was doing? They arguing. They being false prophets. Ashe, still talking bullshit. They ain't real friends of each other's. Ashe, none of these people. They wasting time. They ain't got no time to waste. This habitual time, so they stuck. They stuck in time. They arguing with each other. They false prophets. They taking credit for each other's sorry ass ideas. Ashe, they ain't being true friends to each other. But we seen that with they don't love each other. Arguing over social media. So they arguing over being blasted over social media. So something is being aired on social media, or they could be getting these card readings is airing them out. Social media is airing them out. Somebody could be airing them out at church, in the community. Ashe, they getting aired out. They getting aired out. Spirit is airing them out. Spirit is airing them out because they had too much negative shit to say. Ashe? Yeah. Gold digger. Confused, right? So they in a confused mind, still wanting to get more money. It's all about money. It's all about money. Betrayed you. These people know they betrayed you, and they following you. They stalkers. Ashe, everything you do, they watching you. Ashe, they know they betrayed you and threw you under the bus, but you was able to get up from under that bus without any tire marks. Ashe, the bus ran over you and you still got the fuck up. Ashe. So baby mama, baby daddy drama shit. Caution. Karmic people. Content. They content and satisfied with a sloppy ass life. Laying up with a sloppy ass harlot. Ashe, or sloppy ass masculine. Whoever the masculine is that was ripped from your bosom is now a sloppy ass masculine. Ashe, and is having a fucking nervous breakdown because they're confused around this mean fucking girl that is avoided and a trollop. Ashe, provoking they ass. Ashe, and they're around a bad rotten ass parent. Ashe, because they walked away from a good parent. Ashe, a malice parent that's stealing from them and is narcissistic. Ashe. And ain't none of these motherfuckers on the menu for you because you fed up with that shit. Because you know all of them are fucking tricksters and feel entitled. Diabolical. Ashe. And the secret is fucking out. The secret is out. And even the secret is out about you being somebody's mistress. Ashe, it is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. And it's going to ride out how it's going to ride out. And because the secret is out, whoever mistress you are, they no longer want to be a cheater. Ashe, that's why they want to come to you in this energy. So we're going to sit that apart. Ashe. But these ratchet ass motherfucking people right here, they want to come back and sweet talk you. and they know and they still wishy-washy. Ashe. And they're easily triggered. So whatever they're seeing, they're fucking being triggered. Ashe, this is what's going on in they messed up, shitty ass world. And they avoided what they did to you. That's why you walked away with no closure. You don't give a fuck. You want to avoid the situation of at hand of what lower vibration you brung to me in my life, then I'll just walk away and leave you in your confusion. Because you will have that fucking breakdown. Because you tried to provoke me for no fucking reason. You brought malice to my life for no fucking reason. You tried to abuse my kids for no fucking reason. I say, it's just so much. You took advantage of me on the job for no fucking reason. You know, you tried to embarrass me in the church home for no fucking reason. You tried to, you know, it was so much going on. It was so much going on. So we are just going to get a healing oracle for the divine infinite light beings in this present moment. 10, 10, 10 on the clock. Ashe, that is definitely in and for change. Ashe, transformation. Here it is here. I am consistently evolving. I am constantly, consistently evolving. I improve inwardly by working on my weaknesses. Remember, it started with that bitch thought you was weak, right? So you worked on this weakness of Spirit prepared you for this separation. Spirit prepared you for the moment that masculine was going to be ripped out of your bosom. You had already been working on your weaknesses. So when the attack was implemented, there was no, they couldn't pull you down. Ashe, because you was already working on it. Ashe, gratitude, Spirit. We send up much gratitude. Ashe, and refining my strength. Life ensures I'm present with situations that will help. I'm present, because remember, Spirit says stay present in the present moment. So I'm present and presented with the situations that will help me learn and grow. I am aware of my progress and open my wings to the light. Ashe, because you're a divine infinite light beings and you are a divine earth angel. Ashe, creation. We're going to read this one. I have the power to direct my life. And see, that was the whole thing. They wanted your power that you had directing your life. Remember, they said, the Spirit said they see you doing all these things that 4 people should be doing, 1 man is doing, because you have the power. Ashe, you are the supernatural warrior. Ashe. And they couldn't take that from you because you have the autonomy. You have the omnipotence, not them. Ashe, with the constructive attitude, I create what is best for my soul. I am firmly believing I can transform and improve my inner and outer world by tuning in, tapped in, turning every thought into affirmative action. I act in the image of God. I act in the image of God. I bring light to my life. Ashe, and that is the elevation, right? So you're elevating, you're constantly elevating. But that is the energy of that water and manifesting and affirming. Ashe. So this is beautiful. Even though all this trash is right here, it still goes back to you standing in your power, still thriving, still being abundant, still moving forward, still creating, still being blessed, still being covered, and still having that glory and that grace. Ashe. So that is beautiful in this present moment. So I'm sending out loving, healing energy to all the divine infinite light beings. If you are not a divine infinite light being and you are a cross watcher, relax your mind and let your conscience be free and walk away from that demonic energy. You have free will to do so. It's up to you. If you choose to do so, you want to make a change within the present energy that you stand in, that's your free will. But it's only your free will. Ashe, ashe.